We're heading into Dubrovnik, inner town today. It's about a 2-kilometre walk from our apartment into the inner city. We were going to wait for a bus, but decided just to walk. It was 6 AM when we left, about 24 degrees. The bus never passed us, so goodness knows when the bus actually comes. Trying to avoid the worst of the heat. It's meant to be I think in the low to mid 30s today. Probably be hotter in town though. So our first sight of the Dubrovnik walls, and beside it there is Fort Lovrijenac. We're in the inner city now. Well, we were before as well. Could easily get lost in here. Google Maps might struggle a bit in here, but we're going to trust it for now. Trying to head to the Jesuit Stairs. Well, we found some stairs. Don't think that's them though. Okay, so these are the Jesuit Stairs. If you've ever watched Game of Thrones, most people have. This is where Cersei did her walk of atonement, or her walk of shame as some people call it. So we're heading up to the church. Right, so you can imagine Cersei now in front of me, walking down the stairs naked, having stuff chucked at her, dog poo, rotten tomatoes and fruit. Sarah's walk of atonement. You didn't want to strip off. What? You didn't want to strip off?
Nah.
Yeah.
I've got nothing at
Not even for the camera, for my video.
I don't want to see that.
There's the church up the back there. Looks like they're just setting up for a fruit and veg market here. Nice little square. Another beautiful church. Sorry, I don't know the name of them all. I'll pop that up on the screen. We do the research beforehand of where things are and what to see, but not always a lot of the knowledge of the history and what they're called, and too many things to research on this trip. We do it afterwards and then fill the blanks in. Certainly is beautiful. So you can come and pay €40, or for us 80 New Zealand dollars, to walk around the walls of Dubrovnik. Or you can get up nice and early in the morning, come and walk around the inner city with no people here rather than the thousands that'll be up there, and just enjoy the outside of them here. It's beautiful. So we've come to the Close Gate, which is a spot where you can look back to the city. You might want to be choosy about which knickers you hang out. This is an amazing city. Look at those steps. Right, we've got no choice now, we're going to have to go up. So we want to go up that way. Bloody hell. This is going to hurt. Still not at the top. Oh. Believe it or not, we're trying to find a basketball court. Why wouldn't you? Alright, I think we found it. Once again, we're 2 on 2. It's not all about basketball. Through that wire mesh, there should be a nice free view of the city walls without having to pay to walk on them. And a view over the city. Can you see that through the bars? Hope so. I'll take a photo just in case. Yeah. Our 2 on 2 competitors haven't turned up. I guess it's a win to us.
So far. So far.
It's beautiful road to
is what they call the Strada in Dubrovnik. We started at the other end of it and then turned off to the right to go to the Jesuit Stairs, and then we were down that end just a minute ago. So we've kind of done a bit of a loop. That's the way out. So I think we've kind of seen the main things in here. We might go and have a look at the outside and see if we can get a better view of the Fort Lawrence. So we're back to the start. So just to show you, you can either come here and walk around and see a few things in a couple of hours while it's a bit cooler, or you can stand in line all day like these people, following people around the walls and waiting to get into things. No thanks. Crowds are starting to build up now. They even have an in and out door. So many people. So this is at the entrance to the fort. Not a bad view. The fort's included in your €40 wall ticket. So if you want to do both, you'll need a ticket. I think you can buy tickets just to the fort, but beautiful water. If you listen really carefully to the background noise, you might hear a ding-dong argument between a couple who are obviously a bit lost and arguing about which way they're meant to go and whose fault it is. Tomorrow we're going to go down and have a swim at that beach down there on the right.